Shalom, shalom to the 144,000, the elect. Before I get started, let me give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rekah HaKodash. The one to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace and blessing to the brothers that are preaching the truth in the four winds of the earth. May Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, have mercy upon you. I'm on the brother page, Holy Bible Defenders, brother out of Baltimore. The name of his video is "The Black Male Effeminate Christians Are the Worst. They Promote No Fear of the Lord." And that's exactly what's going on here. This brother here, Coolio, I know his name. I used to know this brother's name. He like part of that red pill stuff that be trying to give women correction. But guess what? Coolio finna use, well, let's just hear it out. Coolio finna use the method that he's been using on women forever. He's been around quite a bit. I've seen a few videos of here, but I don't watch them. But let's get into it.
Everybody does not deserve understanding, but it's your job to at least give them a certain amount of understanding.
Bro, you're rambling right now. What's the point?
The point is, because I'm getting ready to say something. The woman got up and walked out, right? In some situations, that woman could have got up and walked out and done something crazy. So as a coach, it is our responsibility that we hear the person and not always make everything.
Listen, you trying to coach me right now, and you don't even know the difference between perception and perspective.
I'm almost done. I'm almost done. This young lady got up and walked away.
Yeah.
She could have did something crazy, because when this woman is talking about her childhood trauma, she can turn around and re-trigger herself by talking about shit, right? And then you turn around and using perspective and ignoring her perception, that in itself is dismissive.
Thank you. You went right into what I wanted to talk about. So exactly. Good. Great. Good. So you just admitted with what you just said that a person should act, if a person has a perception, right, that's unique to them, that's unique to their worldview, the other person should acquiesce their behavior or their response to pretty much to coddle them, so an effect won't happen beyond that. You just said that.
Let me add one thing. You said you coach people, right?
Let's just stick to the topic.
Hold on. This is important. The reason why I'm bringing that up is because you said you coach people.
I get it.
As a coach, you have a specific responsibility to make sure that this person that you are potentially coaching, because she's talking about her childhood trauma. So whenever a person sits in front of a coach talking about their childhood trauma, you have a responsibility that you may not even know that you have to make sure that person has a safe space to operate in. For that woman to just jump up and walk away, she could have did something crazy, and it would have been, to a certain degree, your fault.
Hey, Mr. Let Go.
So as a coach,
Mr. Let Go.
As a coach, you got to make sure you don't do that again or put yourself in that position.
Let me ask you a question, right? Can a man be a woman?
No.
Okay, so a man can't be a woman. So now I'm going to refute your whole argument. So if a man can't be a woman, I believe I'm a woman. That is my perception right now. I believe I'm a woman. I feel like I'm a woman. My name is Davina. Instead of David Cooley, it's Davina Cooley.
Let's do it.
It's Davina Cooley. Okay, right? And I want you to acknowledge me as a woman. Are you going to acknowledge me as a woman?
Yes.
Wow, we just called him right here on camera. You just admitted that you agreed to this LGBTQ nonsense that you indulge in believing in someone else's lunacy. You're the problem, bro. You need to take a dose of the red pill. You just did it. You just proved to me that you believe that a man can be a woman and you would accept someone's worldview even if it's lunacy.
I want to give all the praises and the honor to you.
You know what, bro? That's right. That's exactly what he just did. That's exactly what he just done. And I agree with the brother concerning this brother effeminate spirit, effeminate spirit, right? Let's look at the word perception, right? Perception means what? The ability to see, hear, or become aware of something through what? Senses. We all have senses like taste, smell, feel, right? And we use your perception to what? The perception, you use perception concerning what basic logic which most men have. Well, all men have, but you know, some of the men that is feminine, that raised by their mothers, they have what? An effeminate spirit. So they're what? Most likely gonna react out what? Emotions and feelings when dealing with what? Basic logic. Because they wasn't raised by a man. But perception is what? The ability to see, hear, or become aware of something through what? The senses. The state of being or process of becoming aware of something through the senses. So he stated, he asked him, can I be a woman? He said no. Because that's the physical aspect of what a woman has, or what a vagina, and a man has, or what a penis. So how can he be? But you're gonna allow someone to because this is how they feel or what they feel. That's trauma. That's ignorance or what? That's let me see, Romans 1:25. Who changed the truth of the Most High into a lie? So you allow yourself to believe a lie and allowing this person to what? To go off concerning that lie. One more. A way of concerning perception. A way of regarding, understanding, interpreting something, a mental impression. Yes. Meaning use what? Discernment. And men use most men, right? Because those are the ones that got that effeminate spirit and be trying to please their woman, so they'll do what? They'll allow themselves to what? To not give basic logic when dealing with particular subject because they're more worried about the feelings and emotions of a woman, man. A man uses logic when dealing with what? With a particular subject. Which is what? Which is facts. But most women uses what? Emotions and feelings to most likely to what? To solve a particular subject. And may even use what? Their own past to solve what? Solve matters. Instead of hearing a matter first, then give response to said matter without hearing any facts of the subject. They just say any damn thing. Right? It's this brother right here, this brother just used a worldly effeminate response because he is what? Because he is more worried about others' perception of him. He just, instead of just stating the facts of the matter, which is you can't beat no damn woman, no way, no how. Right? Which is a man can never be a woman physically or vice versa. What that Romans 8:39, roughly paraphrasing, nothing should be able to separate you from God, meaning the word, meaning the truth concerning what matters. Let's just get into the scriptures. Proverbs 14:7. Go from the presence of a foolish man, when thou perceivest not in him the lips of knowledge. That's right. Because he is what? Again, he's not giving you the truth, and because he's more worried about a woman probably sitting on the side of him, or sitting across from him, and watching his videos, and he more worried about what? Her getting upset because of something he said because he doing his video, which is madness, man. Go from the presence of a foolish man when thou perceivest not in him the lips of knowledge. Let's go over here to Proverbs 15. The tongue of the wise useth knowledge upright, but the mouth of fools poureth out foolishness. And that's what he just did. Foolishness, man. You know, he can't answer the right. Use basic knowledge in dealing with what? When you're dealing with your brother, when trying to resolve a matter, man. The eyes of the Lord, Yahweh, are in every place, holding the evil and the good. He think that's good, or what he's saying, because he want to be what, or I'll say politically correct, because this is what the world say. This is what the most of the world agrees with. So you have instead of you using your basic logic and understanding that a man can't have nothing pertaining to a woman, man. You know, you're gonna let someone ignorance of oneself and their what they call it their perception of themselves, which is a wicked perception of them calling themselves something that they can never be. Verse 4, which is Proverbs 15:4. A wholesome tongue is wholesome, meaning what? Something that is beneficial to your soul. This is not beneficial to your soul at all. A wholesome, something that benefits you, tongue is a tree of life, but perverseness, meaning wickedness, you allowing yourself to agree with madness concerning the matter concerning a man and a woman. Perverseness therein is a what? A breach in the spirit. And that's exactly what it is, a breach in the spirit. But verse 5 is Proverbs 15:5. A fool despiseth his father's instruction, but he that regardeth reproof is prudent, meaning wise, man. Meaning wise. You're gonna allow yourself to go against what is a lie concerning basic using what? One of your senses to what? Which is your understanding concerning what a man and a woman can't be. Basic understanding. This is Proverbs 15:14. The heart of him that has understanding seeketh knowledge, but the mouth of fools feedeth on what? On foolishness. So this is what he's doing. He's basically feeding on what? Foolishness, because this is what the world, he's allowed the world to be, the perception of the world concerning a matter when it comes to being politically correct concerning he, she, they, we, whatever other the crap that they use, man. Let's go to right quick. Let's go to 2 Timothy. 2 Timothy 3:16. Yeah, all scripture is given by inspiration of God, and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instructions in righteousness. So, righteousness, the Heavenly Father, when you, well, you know, the brother, well, that's why he's a Christian. He's a Christian because why? Because he believing in the what? The concepts of this world that has confused him, and he thinking by him trying to be politically correct concerning a matter or a subject, instead of just using basic logic, which is what he was born with by him being a man. He's not using it, but he worried about what? More of the perception of the world would think think concerning him. You know, Wisdom of Solomon 12 and 26. But they that would not be reformed by that correction, and he's not taking, he corrected him. He should have just said, "Oh yeah, man, I shouldn't have said that." But what is he doing? He's fighting against it. But they that would not be reformed by that correction, wherein he dallied with them, shall what? Shall feel a judgment worthy of God. Wickedness. Wickedness. He's more concerned with what? With pleasing the world more than pleasing the basic understanding, which what God Most High gave us, that a man can't be a woman, a woman can't be a man. Just keep it all the way right, all the way 100, man. Wickedness. Let's see. Ecclesiasticus was in the Apocrypha. 16. Let's see. Ecclesiasticus 16 and verse 12. As his mercy is great, so is his correction also. He judgeth a man according to his works. So your works is you believing and believing in what? That a man can be this, or a man can be a woman can be a man, and you allowing these people, demons, to what? To politically to make you correct what? Not correct, should I say, not correct their what? Their the lies that have been taught to you when in this world. Ecclesiasticus 22 and verse 6. A tale out of season is as music in mourning, but stripes and correction of wisdom are never out of time. You know, total, utterly madness for him to actually just allow this world to have him. He just looked foolish, man. In other words, he really just looked foolish. He looked foolish in the matter of, you know what? I should have went down a little bit. Let me see something right quick. Ecclesiasticus, hold up, y'all, 1 second. 22, let's get back to Ecclesiasticus. I just thought of 22 and, what's that, 13? 1 second, y'all. Let me look at it right quick. Yeah. 13. Ecclesiastes 22 and 13. I would have just stopped the podcast and, man, gone by my business, man, because you can't just leave him in that dumbed down, stupid, effeminate spirit. Ecclesiastes 22 and 13. Talk not much with a fool, and go not to him that has no understanding. Beware of him, lest thou have trouble, and thou shalt never be defiled with his fooleries. Depart from him, and thou shalt find rest, and never be what? Disquieted with what? With madness. Never be disquieted with his madness, man. Verse 14. What is heavier than lead, and what is the name thereof but a fool? Sand and salt and a mass of iron easier to bear than a man without understanding, man. So on that note, I'm going to say, call Allah Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Real Kahakwadash, Shalom.